What's good, people? It's your boy Mac Attack, back at it again with some more boxing news, views, and opinions. Let's get it. So Terrence Crawford, they talking about the fight with him and Alexis Rocha. I guess it's hitting a couple little snags, couple little bumps in the road, which is par for the course for Terrence Crawford, the businessman,
I'm my own boss. Unlike Spence, I'm my own boss. He didn't fight in his mandatories, and he wasn't at the table like I had been at.
He be saying some crazy stuff. Bud Crawford really, I really don't know what he got against getting a financial advisor. But, it is what it is. Apparently things are not going well with him with Alexis Rocha. Bud Crawford is not associated with a network. He doesn't have a promotional company. I'm not even sure he even has a legit manager. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say where, his head is really at as far as business goes. But it's not looking like a lot of people are in a rush to snatch up a Bud Crawford Alexis Rocha exhibition fight. So that's leaving it with, where it would go to purse bid. Now, when it goes to purse bid, you got to think about it like this. Bud is supposed to be this big star, right? So in order for the person who purse bid goes 75-25 split towards the champion and against the challenger. So in this situation, Bud will be making 75% of the money and Alexis Rocha will be making 25% of the money. Now, what even makes the fight even viable is if there's enough money generated to where it makes it worth Alexis Rocha taking 25%. Because if there's hardly nothing bid on the fight, let's just say, we'll go all the way low. Let's just say it's a flat million bid on the fight. That means that Alexis Rocha would get $250,000 and Bud Crawford would get $750,000, which ain't bad for an exhibition fight. But I know on Alexis Rocha's end, he's thinking, hold on, ain't this supposed to be the biggest fighter in the world, the pound for pound best fighter in the world? So you mean to tell me this is supposed to be the pinnacle of my career? So this is supposed to be the pinnacle of my career, and I'm making $250,000? Like, something ain't right. And then we also know that Bud Crawford sees himself as,
I beat Gamboa.
So he sees himself as like this big superstar. And he gonna want a lot of money for a fight. I think Bud is looking for a situation like BLK Prime where, he caught BLK Prime to me, BLK Prime was an end of the year tax umbrella fight. A hedge fund wanted to put something together that they could all write off on a bunch of people to say, oh, we lost money, so, to write it against their taxes. That's what that was to me. But I follow the money. I'm a fake-ass economist. I'm an armchair economist that believe that, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. You just got to follow the money to find out what's really going on, So I don't see that as something that's going to happen again at the beginning of the year. I don't see hedge funds looking for another tax umbrella or finding another gullible fighter. So, nah. So it's looking like it's going to purse bid, and it would be interesting to see who's in the business of carrying a Bud Crawford fight. Pretty much the way it seems like Bud negotiates is just to put his name in the conversation and sit there like a lump on a log. I don't see him really being active in negotiations with Sean Porter. It went to purse bid, and I remember during that time he was telling Sean Porter, like, if you want the fight, activate the mandatory. I don't really see him actively going after fights. I think he kind of just wait on what fall into his lap and then just, either complain or don't complain. I think that's the way he do business. I don't think he actively go out, trying to seek deals and make deals. And even the person who he is in negotiations with right now, like not even 3-4 months ago, Oscar De La Hoya was like, Bud needs him in order to even be able to negotiate a fight. You know what I mean? So now they are on the opposite ends of negotiation. I wonder how that's going. I'm pretty sure Bud, Bud won't even trust his own lawyer. So I'm pretty sure when De La Hoya come to the meeting wired, yeah, you need to just take what I tell you to take, Bud. I don't know what's going on with everything. I know he probably be thinking like, man, I don't trust this dude, definitely. But, he couldn't. This is a red flag about Bud. He couldn't make a deal with Al Heyman, and a lot of people don't like Al Heyman, but the people that don't like Al Heyman, it's not because he's bad at business, it's because he's so damn good at it that, it's making things hard for fighters that don't fight with the PBC. People don't want to let their fighters go over there and make PBC fights and get a Heyman payday. So that's why people don't like Al Heyman. And they know, come on now, you got this Harvard-educated, financial advisor that everybody loved to work with, and you couldn't make a fight with him. So I'm pretty sure the negotiators or the people on the other end don't really trust Bud either. You know what I mean? But it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out with this purse bid that I'm pretty sure is going to, because I don't see Bud as like an active or savvy negotiator.
Alexis Rocha is a good fight for Crawford to fall back on if he can't get Spence in there in June, right?
A good sparring match. You know what I'm saying? Crawford will dominate his ass. So.
But that's all I got for y'all, man. I just want to touch on that lightly, you know what I'm saying? Just a little snack, little fruit roll up, you know what I'm saying? A couple little golden grams and shit, you know what I'm saying? But remember this, y'all. You can play games, but you can't play boxing. I'm gone.